Hey otters, Chapter 7, Donuts and Dragon Fruit Crumble. My grandparents only live a couple of streets away, and I can cut through the park to get to their place. In fact, if they hadn't built the new houses at the bottom of our road, I'd have been able to see their house from my bedroom window. When I arrived that morning, I headed straight round the back. I could see Nana through the kitchen window, leaning over a huge saucepan, steam swirling up and around her. A sweet, fruity smell came floating out towards me. I gave her a wave and hurried down the garden, across the neat lawn, through the little group of apple and pear trees with their crooked low branches, and on past the abandoned beehives, which Grandad is always promising to clean up, but never does. And then I saw him, in the far corner, spade poised, ready to tear up the roots of the dragon fruit tree. I shrieked and ran towards him. "Grandad, stop!" "Hey up, Chipstick. Hope you've brought your muscles," he said. "We need to shift this thing, then we can start planting what's going on here." He pointed his spade at the dangly cactus-like tentacles. "But Grandad," I panted, trying to catch my breath, "I found out what it is. It's a dragon fruit tree." I quickly stepped in front of his outstretched spade. "I looked it up last night." Grandad's face wrinkled. "Never heard of one of those." He angled the spade again, ready to do battle. "I thought I could look after it," I spluttered. "But it's taking up half the veggie plot. We could get some nice beans in there. Wouldn't you prefer some nice beans?" I shook my head till I thought my brains would fall out, then blurted out the only thing that I could think of that might make him change his mind. "Didn't you want some fancy fruit? Think of it. Dragon fruit jam. Don't get many dragon fruit jam tarts, do you?" Grandad rested on his spade and peered at me. He was giving me his "what are you up to" look. Then he wrinkled and winked and said, "Best tell Nana to prepare for some dragon fruit crumble as well then, eh?" He turned away and began battling with a bramble. I breathed a sigh of relief. Pulling open my pocket, I stared down at the little dragon curled inside. His bright diamond eyes twinkled back up at me.